Welcome to Practice English Conversations. Are you ready to practice your English and become more fluent? Let's get started.
Hi, Bella. How are you today?
Hi, Alex. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. I just finished our cooking class, and I felt very happy. I wanted to talk about the recipes we learned and the techniques we practiced today.
Yes, I enjoyed the class very much too. It was fun and interesting to learn new ways of cooking. What did you like most about today's lesson?
I really liked the pasta dish we made. The teacher showed us how to make a fresh tomato sauce from scratch. It was very simple, and the taste was amazing.
I agree. The tomato sauce was delicious. I also liked how we learned to chop the vegetables evenly. The teacher said that cutting vegetables into similar sizes helps them cook at the same time.
Yes, that was a very useful tip. I have always had trouble with cutting vegetables neatly, but the teacher showed us a simple technique using a sharp knife and proper hand positioning. I am going to practice that at home.
Me too. I noticed that the teacher reminded us to always pay attention to our safety when using the knife. Wearing a cut-resistant glove was a smart idea.
Absolutely. Safety in the kitchen is very important. I also enjoyed the part when we made the salad. We mixed fresh basil, mozzarella, and tomatoes with a little olive oil and balsamic vinegar. It was so fresh and healthy.
That salad was very colorful and tasty. I love how the simple ingredients created a rich flavor. The teacher explained that using fresh herbs can bring out the taste of the dish.
Yes, and I learned that a good dish does not always need many ingredients. Sometimes a few fresh items are enough to make a delicious meal.
I also liked when we learned about cooking time. The teacher said that if you overcook vegetables, they lose their nutrients and taste. So, it is best to watch the timer carefully.
That is true. I always set a timer on my phone now when I cook. It helps me not to forget about the food on the stove.
Do you remember the part where we learned to make the dessert? I found the fruit tart recipe very interesting. The teacher showed us how to make a simple pastry, then fill it with fresh fruits and a light cream.
Yes, the fruit tart looked beautiful. I liked how the pastry was crisp and the filling was smooth. It was not too sweet and it had a fresh taste. I would like to try making it at home sometime.
Me too. The recipe was easy to follow. The teacher explained each step very clearly, and even the beginners in our class could make the dish.
I think the best part of the class was that we all worked together. When we were making the sauce and chopping the vegetables, we helped each other. It made the experience more fun and relaxed.
I agree, Alex. Working in a group helped me learn new tips from other students. I saw different techniques for stirring the sauce and for seasoning the dish.
Yes, sharing our experiences and ideas really made the class special. I learned that a good recipe is not only about following instructions, but also about adding your personal touch.
That is very true. I often experiment with recipes at home by adding a little more spice or a different herb. It is fun to see how a small change can make a dish unique.
I also think that making food is a way of expressing creativity. When I cook, I feel that I can express my own style even if I am following a basic recipe.
I feel the same way. Cooking makes me feel creative and happy. I love to try new recipes and share my dishes with friends and family. It is a great way to connect with people.
And the best part is that our cooking class gave us many ideas. I will definitely try to cook the pasta dish and the fruit tart again at home.
I plan to practice the vegetable chopping technique and make that fresh salad. I think practicing at home will help us improve even more.
Do you also take notes during the class? I have a small notebook where I write down the recipes and tips.
Yes, I do. I write down every recipe and note the important steps. It helps me remember what I learned, and I can look back when I cook later.
That is a good habit. I sometimes add my own ideas in my notebook, like a small change in the recipe or a comment on the flavor.
I like that idea. It makes the recipe personal and shows how I can make it my own.
I also plan to share my notes with my friends who did not attend the class. They are very interested in cooking healthy meals.
That is a kind thought, Alex. Sharing knowledge can help everyone learn and grow. I might also share my notes on social media so others can see the tips.
Great idea, Bella. I believe that when we share our experiences and recipes, we build a community of food lovers.
Yes, and it can inspire others to try new dishes and cooking techniques. I have already received a few messages from my friends asking me about the class.
That is wonderful. I feel very motivated after today's class, and I know you do too. Our conversation makes me want to go home and cook right away.
I feel the same. I'm excited to try the new recipes and to improve my cooking skills. I also appreciate the support we gave each other during the class.
Thank you for this lovely conversation, Bella. Talking about our cooking class and sharing our ideas always makes me feel inspired.
Thank you, Alex. I enjoyed our chat very much. Let's keep in touch and maybe plan another cooking session together soon.
I would love that. We can cook a meal together and try new recipes. It will be a fun way to learn and enjoy food.
Great. I look forward to our next cooking adventure. Have a wonderful day, Alex, and happy cooking.
You too, Bella. Take care and goodbye.
Goodbye, Alex.
Great job practicing with us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next English conversation. See you in the next video. Keep practicing and stay confident.